Today we're going to do a compassion meditation. So I've been recircling some spirals and having more space to process deeper and more completely, and noticing my avoidant patterns, because as much as I'm typically leaning towards anxious attachment, there's also, and I'm able to feel a lot, and I feel a lot, but sometimes it's just too much, especially when there's no resolution, there's nothing I can do about it. So first I'll just share a little bit about what brought me to the conclusion that what is needed is compassion and self-forgiveness, because for me, when you're starving and you can either have nothing or, a fruit that's half rotten, like a person, you can't pick and choose. I just want the not rotten side. You just get what you get, whatever day it is. So, compared to nothing, you're like so grateful and you're like, this is awesome, this is wonderful. And compared to nothing and always feeling bad, sometimes you feel good, sometimes it's not the best, but there's the opportunity for sometimes it's good. And those moments can get you through and keep you hoping for more. So obviously, when you're not being authentic, you can't make real friends because they're not liking you for you. And if you're not being real and in tune with what you like and don't like, anyway, just I don't know what was going on as a kid. 6 people, welcome. We're doing a compassion meditation with a little intro first. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hello, MD. So then when, Safwan, hi. When, it's only me and Mira, when, losing my thought. So it would seem to me that, usually I would be people pleasing. What is the concept of this live? Well, stick around and find out, but it's about compassion. Where am I from? I live on Hawaii. I'm from California. So when I would do something authentic or real or show an emotion or show neediness or show that I'm also a human, then there'd be an issue with these friends. Hi to Kaylin. And so it's like I knew that would have happened because they weren't a real friend, but it didn't hurt bad enough before. As long as I could keep them, I could just keep hiding my true self and I could deal with like occasional hurts. But that's not what you want. And it's hard when you're a kid and you're pretty much limited to who's at school, who's around you. Like, you don't, there's only so many places you can meet people. And so I would ruminate over people and like, it's my fault, I should have done this. And then it's like, well, it's their fault because they can't understand me. And I pretty much haven't even tried to explain myself to people, because it's like, if you thought that in the first place, like, you don't know me. So, but it's just, how do I deal with these lingering ruminations? So, having compassion for myself that I did the best I could with what I had at that time. And an introvert, I don't know what I am, because I guess I probably am an introvert. But, you know, what happens is, answer your question. I already did self one. Don't be demanding. Okay. Kenjiro, nice username. Yeah, basically, you know, usually someone would come towards an introvert, but that has pretty much never happened to me unless they're a love bomber or narcissist. But during school, I would just switch personality and thank you. Hello. And I would be acting extroverted, ENFP, and I would go towards, so I thought, like, being charming, how old am I? How old do I look? 60, oh, 6'7". What was I saying? 18, no way. No. What was I saying? I would choose to be extroverted, and I would go towards the people that acted the way I felt on the inside. I would go towards the people who are alone, eating their lunch alone and quiet. And I would just talk, and get them to open up, and then they'd be smiling and making friends. And I do take credit for that. And also, you know, it was their potential. But I think once someone reaches their hand to you, you know, you can believe in the world. And I had pure intention. It wasn't romantic. It wasn't even personal. It was just, I wanted them to be happy. And so sometimes they'd latch on to me, and I'd be like, no, like, it wasn't for you to latch on to me and me be your only friend. Like, it was for you to become social. And so, oh, Tanjiro, well, good luck. Yeah, so I really lived in a fantasy world where I really didn't feel happy, but I was so good at choosing to be happy, and I could really just avoid everything. And like, at school, you know, at these places, I had the pride and persona of like a happy girl, and everyone believed it, and so did I. And that was separate from like at home or whatever. And yeah, but it got to a point where I couldn't pretend anymore, and I had to practice smiling in the mirror, and it felt like knives on a chalkboard pretending. But hi, Lamb. But I convinced people, because people were still thinking my life was so perfect, and I was editing the background and just pretending I'm normal and happy. So yeah, I guess, you know, I should have been vulnerable and honest of what I was going through, but it felt, I didn't know how to be in that role because, oh, okay. I don't, can you even put captions on here? I usually go live on TikTok. Well, kudos to you. Oh, thank you. And it doesn't let me comment. I would type in where I'm from. I'm from Maui, Hawaii. I have written many books and thinking of writing many books. originally from California, and I've lived in New York City half my life. So, um, if I, okay, um, yeah, I didn't know how to be the one needing help because usually I would help everybody. I would comfort them. Like I never cried in front of, I never cried, period, because I wasn't allowed to. But I would always comfort people. My nickname was Mom. Um, yeah, no, I definitely cry now because after, so I did ballet and then I couldn't walk for like 3 years. I didn't have medical attention. And what does that one mean? Um, yeah, and then I just laid in bed and I didn't have food, phone, Wi-Fi. I had nothing, just a roof. And then I would just cry. And then I got into anime and Tokyo Ghoul, and I read the manga, and like him being depressed, like it made logical sense why he was depressed and got more depressed. And I started to understand emotions. So then I found like online friends and other people who were nice and depressed and had been through things. And um, and so that made me happy for a while, but then pretty much everybody moved on and life got better for them and they started being happier, and maybe they started having in real life friends. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta move on too. And yeah, so I had trial and error for a lot of stuff. And yeah, I basically put my past away and the past emotions away and cut my hair. Um, no, I don't even know a single word. Mashallah. um, and then, anyways, skipping a bunch of stuff to the present, I got reminded of two things recently, and I'm like feeling all these feelings, and I just thought I would talk about them because I want to release me from the chains of the past. So, yeah, basically, I think the way to feel better is like if you have bad experiences, then to have good experiences so then you can think about those memories, right? And it's hard when, so I guess like a distraction, I don't know, but it's just hard, you know. Yes, I've changed, but it's like I don't think I've changed enough to, like, for example, like I was in Atlanta for a little bit. Oh, you're from Tokyo. I'm born in California. I live in Maui now. That's awesome. I would love to visit Japan and Korea. I'm Korean. So, um, okay, in Atlanta, I was staying in a nice area. So it was a nice, safe, beautiful neighborhood. I felt really safe. And I was borrowing really expensive clothes to wear and meeting rich, slightly older people that were stable and treated me really good. Um, and they were authentic. And so, as much as I tried to put on a persona of, like, I'm the same as you, just, they were so genuinely kind that I just would, like, tear up. Like, I felt safe enough. And, you know, they didn't sign up to be my therapist. And, like, you know, I just I think it was fine on their end, but I just felt like really foolish crying and stuff. And like, I just wanted, you know, it's like not really appropriate to just trauma dump on people. It's like, I just want to like open up to someone and them to love me. But I don't know if that'll happen. Um, like maybe I need to pay like a coach. In my city, in on Maui, yes, there's a lot of meth users, and it's, I'll get back to that. But and it's hard for me to be around wealthy people because for the most part, like if they've always been wealthy, like they can like listen and be compassionate, but like it's just hard. It makes me feel pitiful because like they, like I know a lot of people are poor, but even amongst poor people, I'm not sure that even, I don't know how many people have experienced like truly starving, like truly being homeless and literally have nothing to eat for months. um, no, I'm not Muslim. Um, I think that's, I don't think I could show my shoulders, could I? um, I mean, there could be Korean Muslims, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Um, yeah, so basically my problem is I'm not authentic. I don't let the right people in because love bombers, I do open up to love bombers. I'm just like, it's really hard to work on my programming. I'm answering, okay, like, can I block you? Okay, you have that problem of not being authentic. Yeah, because, like, so to understand my reactions, I'm learning, I have to learn about narcissists, I have to learn about mind control, I have to learn about like I'm finding information not only because like there's a lot of content about like romantic narcissists, and it's like all like the same story over and over, but like, and also like I've so like this one type of male narcissist, like there's this one type that we know about, right? But then there's been like friendships with girls, and they've left me so bewildered. And like there was this one person, it wasn't even a friendship, it was a, I don't want to say parasocial relate, but there was this one YouTuber that was like making me question everything. And then somebody called her a narcissist. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. I didn't know because, you know, it's not romantic. It's not even a friend. Like, I'm like, oh, yes, there's female narcissists, like my mom. So, yeah, it could be, anybody could be. Yeah, so with her, it was hard to see because it's not a personal relationship, but just like, but still, like, her tactics were working on me. So, because narcissists like are very grandiose and they seem to reveal a lot about themselves, so then you feel safe, and you feel like, oh, they understand me, because like normal people are so closed off, and you know, and so like I've always felt like there's like this invisible wall, like everybody else is in these invisible boxes with their family and friends, and they pretty much don't let anybody new in. They just like like when I was a kid, I would like compliment everybody. And I realized now, like I was just like the class clown. Like I thought they liked me, but I think they were just like, oh, isn't she cute? Like derogatory cute. Um, but then as an adult, like I learned pretty quick, like I would still compliment people and like, you know, at Starbucks or at the store or like, you know, I would try to talk to people and they just like glare at me and like be, what the fuck? Like, who's this? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's weird. I guess, I guess as adults you have to meet a friend of a friend. I don't know. So, like if whether I announce it or not, like people can just sense that like I don't have a group, and so they're like, oh, there's something wrong with you, like and so and I think narcissists also they at first they act like, oh, I'm a loner, you know, I'm so nice and nobody likes me, but I like you, um because you know, like if I find someone I like and I think I'm allowed to like them as a friend, then it's, I have so much love to give. Like life is more fun if you have if you can talk to people and just like, it's more fun to be excited and have people in your life. Oh, thank you. um so are you. Thank you for your nice comments. Thank you for listening. um but yeah, so then I've been trying to not reveal. It's so hard. So I'm trying not. So it's like I can't be authentic because if I'm authentic, then people will think I'm love bombing and that I'm like a narcissist, that you know, or they think like I'm flirting with them, and um, I'm literally like Pinkie Pie. um, all right, let's get into the meditation. Taking 3 deep breaths, first into the lungs, then into the stomach, then into your hips. And then you're going to inhale and exhale all of the extra energy down into the core of the earth. And then you're going to breathe and feel above your crown connection to higher power, higher frequency, higher light, raining down on you golden love, golden light, golden plasma, filling your bones, your cells, your organs with love, receiving simply because you are, because you exist. And feeling, closing your eyes and feeling the inside of your body, feeling swirling light go in your skull, in your neck, all the way down to your toes, and noticing if any places are stuck, are dark, if it's hard for the light to get there. Imagine the light as like a scrub brush, like you're cleaning your sink and you're scrubbing away and filling with light. If you yawn, exhale, burp, feel saliva in your mouth, that's just density leaving. You can let it go. You don't have to hold that anymore. Your angels and guides all around you, behind, in front, to the left, to the right, below and above you. And feeling the violet flame of purification. It is cool all around your body. Rejuvenating you, attuning you to the highest frequency possible. Every cell in your body saying, I love you. Saying to every cell in your body, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, we can do Ho'oponopono and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I'm sure you've heard that's not what it really is. It's really long and convoluted, but I've never heard anybody actually explain what it really is. So what it really is only a few sentences longer. It's the kahuna of your village would gather everybody as witnesses, and the people involved would calmly, respectfully explain their side, and everybody would listen. And then the kahuna would come up with a resolution, and everybody would agree. And if you don't agree, you'll be exiled. And then if everyone agrees, then you move on and you never bring it up again because it's resolved. That's what Ho'oponopono really is. So yeah, I think we could use that on small and large scales, but you know, I think we need kahunas, we need elders, we need people with empathy and compassion who could truly come with a good conclusion for everyone. Yeah, it's Hawaii doesn't have a written language, so we have made what's it called? What is it called? You don't call it Hawaiian, you call it Olelo Hawaiian. Olelo Hawaiian. And Olelo is like words or writing. And so it's like we're using like English, but like Ho'o Pono Pono. So H-O apostrophe O P-O-N-O P-O-N-O. And Pono means like what is right, what is good, what is just. And so when people say like be Pono, it's like, especially if you're here, it's like, you know, be Pono, like don't litter, don't make a ruckus, you know, don't lie, cheat, steal, like be Pono, like be good, have aloha. And aloha is hello, goodbye, God, love, yeah. So having aloha, like especially if you live here or come here, you'll start to understand what aloha is. And one of my favorite songs is Cup of Aloha. It makes me cry. It's like, you know, why can't we have aloha and just be kind? So I'm feeling very tender, but I'm allowing myself to because that's authentic. And yeah, so I try, you know, not to be authentic because I'm so vulnerable. Like I'm like a jellyfish or cotton candy. It's very easy to set me off, and that's not good. So my armor is like, I can be aloof or so let's just put the aloha spirit into the heart. And just for this moment, in this space where you're safe and no one needs anything, nobody wants anything, you could just be here feeling the aloha spirit in your chest. Gratitude for this day to be alive, for another chance. There are endless possibilities to love yourself more, to be loved, to find the love in nature, in the season. Tomorrow's Halloween. I hope you have fun. Blessing your tears. And I love Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, calling her in. Mother Mary, may you be free of suffering. Be the light. Be still in yourself, in your truth. You are protected. You are important. You matter. Just one person vibrating high can offset so many who are asleep, who are suffering. Today, in this moment, I choose something better. I choose courage, peace, authenticity. I choose to love myself. Higher power, please grant me the wisdom and strength and ability to love others better than I have, to do better than I did yesterday. Guide me and show me the words and actions to take to improve every day. Every time I look in the mirror, reflection, please remind me to smile and love myself. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are strength, you are power. There's power in your voice. There's power in your presence. In this moment, I am present with my body, with my soul, with my heart, with my mind. I'm in this present moment, all that is. And let's do some chakra toning, starting from the root, red, 3 lam. And when you chant out loud and you're making these vibrations, it's scientifically making you feel better. Just like if you see ripples on water and like there's structured water. Lam, lam, lam. Orange sacral 3 vam. Vam, vam. Swirling infinity sign of energy in your sacral. Vam. And if your voice cracks, just keep doing it every day, and you'll notice, it's really good to open up space in your throat. And the more you sing and hum and talk and express yourself, there'll be less clearing your throat and coughing, and you'll feel more confident and more in your body and in your power, and the words will flow easier and you'll speak with more conviction. Solar, yellow, 3, Ram. 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 Heart, green, 3, Yam. Yum. And notice which one is like easier to do or feels better. Yum. I feel like my shoulders relaxing and I feel like I can breathe. Shoulders, pulmonary, turquoise, 3, Ah. And I feel like blood rushing in my ears. Oh, well, one more. And yeah, so it's been a while, so I was usually mostly using my throat, but then when you feel it coming like from your gut, that's like more embodied. So throat, blue, 3, Hum. Hum. And the at the end, you can really feel the vibration. Third eye, indigo, 3, Om, the sound of the universe. And see if you feel it more on your right or your left, your masculine, feminine. And then crown, purple, it's NG, like the end of king. And then let's just do one time all the way up. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Ha. And you can shake it out. you're feeling more grounded, more in your body. Love to all the people, all the water. Love to the animals, love to the earth, love to the volcanoes, love to the clouds, love to the water, love to the air, love to the sun, love to the moon, love to all the planets. Love to the present, love to the past, love to the future. May all beings be happy, may all beings be free. Amen, aho, and so it is. I love you.